to go again. You have making his way to your blue corner, Gary Woodson.
About 9 this evening here in Barnsley with the fight unit is amateur K1 over 3 2-minute rounds of action. We have Gary Watson in the blue corner, the shorter of the two men with the red shorts. Brett Downs, the taller of the two with the black shorts, in the red corner. And it's Gary looking from a southpaw stance there to get to the centre of that ring, but a looping right hand from Brett as he comes forward and closes the gap, looks for the uppercut as well. And Gary doing the right thing. He's the shorter man, he needs to get inside the long limbs of his taller opponent. And once he's there, he's got to work. Brett looking to keep the range. A little shimmy there from Gary. Throws the leg kick, but a smart left-hand reply to that low kick from Brett. And there's his stall set out, looking to respond to the efforts of Gary and catch him on the counter. Gary steps in again, and again that left hand of Brett looking to keep him at range. They break cleanly. Push kick, left hand again from Brett. Gary steps in. Push kick, round kick. They're asking for the knee in his corner as well. Little hint at the uppercut there from Brett, saying to Gary, come in at your peril. He wants to use every tool to keep Gary at range. And again, that left hand counter to the low kicks, but those solid low kicks could take their toll if Gary keeps them up. Chops, doubles up to that lead leg. Brett, but Gary again chops to that left leg of Brett. Push kick in again. Brett steps off the line and looks to use that left hook. As I said, Gary's tactics have been, if he can't get in close, to look to pepper the legs of Brett, but Brett's left hand counter has been pretty solid well. So overall, good opening round from both men. They've both had their moments. Another good solid match here at the fight unit, and one round down and not a great deal between them. So Gary there peppered the legs of his opponent as he looked to get in close on the inside. The left hook for Brett was the danger weapon, and the straight left jab as Gary looked to close the gap. And again, chopping low kicks from Gary as he comes forward. Brett responds, looks for that left hand once more. Long looping right out of range. Gary steps back, then looks to push back in once more. Brett looks to work around him again, just clips Gary with that left hook. Doubles and trebles up on the leg kicks there, Gary. Brett steps forward, Gary steps away from the kick, and look how quickly he looks to close that gap and get back on the inside. Double jab and then the short uppercut attempt from Brett. Stepping forward, looks to keep the centre, but Gary, when he commits very fast. First with the low kicks, then the hands over the top like that. Knows where the head of his taller opponent is. And doing a good job of coming back and forward, and that left kick just missed the head of Brett, who fires his own left leg in now. And he steps away from that left right of Brett. Oh, chops at the thigh of Brett. Fakes again, then comes in with the left hand. Steps into the pocket, and you heard the corner say straight down the pipe. That means straight down the middles. Left and right with his head down there, Brett. And Mike warns them not to hold, and as he says that, as they both break, both men land. Nice, solid combinations from both. A good back and forward rhythm into the last seconds of this round. Brett given time to adjust his kickers. Well, we've seen the tactics of both the men and just warned a little bit about the holding there, Brett. I think for me, that second round, I thought Gary just boxed smarter there. And on my unofficial scorecard, which does not score at all, I had Gary taking that second with smart work. And looking to do the same as Brett steps in. Mike asked them to break clean. And again, little fakes and fakes from Gary before he steps in. Spins with the kick to the midsection. Steps back as Brett comes forward, and again, just as Brett's about to pull the trigger, Gary steps in. Preemptive countering, I call it. Maybe should have trademarked the phrase. And he comes in again. As Brett gets set to do his work, Gary steps in. So again, adjusts his kickers, Brett. Gary chops at that lead leg. And I think, again, when it's just a matter of subtle differences, and with that left hook, where he knew the head of Brett was going to be, those subtle differences for me at the moment are in favour of the blue corner as he pushes forward now. Round kick. Again, and Brett having problems with that left kick of distracting him. And you need to be totally focused the way that Gary suddenly comes in and closes that gap. And again, just as he steps forward, Gary steps in and does his work. Takes a short left there, accurate left from Brett. And turns around again, inside leg kick, nice left hand counter from Brett. Good rhythm again to the latter part. Oh, nice boxing shots there from Brett. As Gary closed the distance, Brett found his range with the left and the right hand. Last 10 seconds and they go for it again. Been a good, solid, competitive bout this one. Very sporting. And then Gary coming in. For me, it's edged to the blue corner for me. But an excellent bout.
Going the distance, we go into the scorecards. We have a unanimous decision. Your winner is in the blue corner.
Yeah, the right decision in a close bout. Excellent work from both men.